Welcome, Master. Welcome to today's session. Please sit in a comfortable posture. Cross your legs, clasp your fingers into fingers, and gently close your mouth. Make sure your posture is correct. If you're wearing glasses, please remove them and forget about everything and bring your whole attention towards your breath. Just observe your each inhale and exhale. When we connect with ancient energies, whatever we are practicing nowadays or wherever we go for healing, the base is all these ancient masters who are holding the original energies, and we all are now following the same energies. And let's invite Mahavatar Babaji, Ladi Maharji, Sri Yukteswar Ji Maharaj, Yogananda Paramahansa Ji, or Anand Ma to join us during today's session. The moment you will feel their energy, you will feel immediately that calmness head to toe. Calmness in your body, in your entire body cells, like completely relaxed. Now your focus needs to be on your breath, and I'm going to read the chapter now. So today's chapter starts with a Sanskrit shlok. I'm not too good in Sanskrit because a long time I'm not in practice to read it, but if I do any mistake, I apologize in advance. चतुर्वयु सहस्राणि वर्षणन्तु कृत युगम तस्य तवाशति संध्याच्छचे तथाविध इतरेषु संसाधेषु च त्रिषु एकापर्यायानि वर्तन्ते सहस्राणि शातानि च यदात् परिसङ्ख्यतामादावेव चतुर्युगम् एतद् द्विसहस्र देवान् युगं युगचते देविकान् युगन् नान्तु सहस्र परिसङ्ख्या ब्रह्मङ्क महाग्रे तावती रात्रिरेव च 4,000 of years, they say, is the Kriya Yoga, Satya Yuga, Kritya Yoga, Satya Yuga, or the golden age of the world. It is morning twilighting has just as many hundreds, and its periods of evening dusk is of the same length. That is 400 plus 4,000 plus 400 equal to 4,800. In the other three ages, with their morning and evening twilights, the thousands and thousands decreases by one, that is 300 plus 3,000 plus 300 is equal to 3,600, etc. The knowledge you will get when I'm reading it, it will automatically, you will understand it. Masters will decode it for you. So just with full intention, just listen to these words, what Babaji is sharing here. That fourth fold cycle, comprising 12,000 years, is called an age of the gods. The sum of 1,000 divine ages constitutes one day of Brahma, and of the same length is its night. The period of Satya Yuga is 4,000 years in duration. 400 years before and after Satya Yuga Proper are its sandhis or periods of mutation with the preceding and the succeeding yogas respectively. Hence 4800 years in all is the proper age of Satya Yuga. In the calculation of the period of other yugas and his it is laid down that the numeral 1 should be deducted from the numbers of both thousands and hundreds, which indicate the period of the previous yuga and sandhis. From this rule, it appears that 3000 years is the length of Treta Yuga, and 300 years before and after are its sandhis. The periods of meditation, which make a total of 3600 years. So 2000 years is the age of Dwapar Yuga, with 200 years before and after, as it is Sandhis, a total of 2400 years. Lastly, 1000 years is the length of Kali Yuga, with 100 years before and after, as its Sandhis, a total of 1200 years. Thus, 12,000 years. The sum of all periods of these four yugas is the length of one of the Divya yugas or electric couple, two of which, that is 24,000 years, make the electric cycle complete. From 11,501 BC, when the autumnal equinox was on the first point of Aries, the Sun begins to move away from the point of its orbit nearest to the grand center toward the point farthest from it, and accordingly, the intellectual power of man began to diminish. During the 4800 years which the Sun took to pass through one of the Satya couples, or 4 and 20th part of its orbit, the intellect of man lost altogether the power of grasping spiritual knowledge. During the 3600 years following, which the Sun took to pass through the descending Treta Yuga, the intellectual gradually lost all power of grasping the knowledge of divine magnetism. During the 24,000 years next following, while the Sun passed through the descending Dwapar Yuga, the human intellect lost its power of grasping the knowledge of electricity and their attributes. Someone's throat chakra is blocked. It is affecting me. Just you need to focus on your body, but you have to just listen to the words I am saying. Don't connect your energies with mine. Thank you. In 1200 more years, the Sun passed through the descending Kali Yuga and reached the point in its orbit which is farthest from the grand center. The autumnal equinox was the first point of Libra. The intellectual power of man was so much diminished that it could no longer comprehend anything beyond the gross material of creation. The period around AD 500 was thus the darkest part of Kali Yuga and one of the whole cycle of 12,000 years. History indeed bears out the accuracy of these ancient calculations of the Indian rishis and records the widespread ignorance and suffering in all nations at that period. From AD 499 onward, the Sun began to advance towards the grand center, and the intellect of man started gradually to dwell. during the 1100 years of the ascending Kali Yuga, which brings us to AD 1599. The human intellect was so dense that it could not comprehend the electricity, Sukha Bhuta, the fine matters of creation. In the political world, also, generally speaking, there was no peace in any kingdom. Subsequently to this period, when the 100-year transitions Sandhi of Kali Yuga set into effect a union with the following Dwapar Yuga, man began to notice the existence of fine matters, Panchatan mantra, or the attributes of electricity, and political peace began to be established. About AD 1600, William Gilbert discovered magnetic force and observed the presence of electricity in all the material substances. In 1609, Kepler discovered important laws of astronomy, and Galileo produced a telescope. In 1621, Gabriel of Holland invented the microscope. About 1670, Newton discovered the law of gravitation. In 1700, Thomas Ware made use of a steam engine in rising water. 20 years later, Stephen Gray discovered the action of electricity on the human body. In the political world, people began to have respect for themselves and civilization advanced in many ways. England united with Scotland and became a powerful kingdom. Napoleon Bonaparte introduces his new legal code into southern Europe. America won its independence and many parts of Europe were peaceful. With the advance of science, the world began to be covered with railways and telegraphic wires. By the help of steam engines, electric machines, and many other instruments, fine metals were brought into practical use. Although their nature was not clearly understood in 1899, on completion of period of 200 years of Dwapar Sadi, that Sadi, the time of mutation, the true Dwapar Yuga of 2000 years will be commenced and will give to mankind in general a true understanding of the electricity and their attributes. Such is the great influence of time which governs the universe. No man can overcome this influence except him who, blessed with pure love, the heavenly gift of nature, becomes divine, being baptized in the sacred stream pranava, the holy vibration. He comprehended the kingdom of God. So, those who joined lately, please sit in a comfortable posture. Cross your legs, clasp your fingers into fingers, and gently close your eyes. And forget about the things happened before this session. Be present um, here mentally, physically, and emotionally. Unless all these astral masters do their work, we all have to go through very deep silence meditation for a few minutes. Some of you is all about your own energies. You are able to see masters also, or others might see them in the form of light. Your posture might be corrected by masters. If you are not sitting in a proper posture, correct posture, masters, all these ancient gurus are very strict gurus. So when you do meditation with them, suddenly you feel that shift. They want us to go in deep sadhana with complete surrender. You might experience you are sitting in Himalayas and doing this meditation. You're not feeling your body at all, or very light body, like your body is floating in air. Your body is not holding any weight. And let's connect with the energies of Satyuga. You might observe your breathing pattern suddenly change the moment I said, let's connect with the energies of Satyuga. Allow yourself to experience these beautiful energies, peaceful energies of Satyuga. Very divine, pure energies. Very calm, relaxing. You might feel something is happening in your heart center. The love of this era is completely unique, authentic spirituality, authentic energies. I'm seeing like snow fall and doing tapasya. Someone is sitting there and doing tapasya. So many sadhus, yogis, yogniya, ashram, lots of animals around us, and animals are not afraid of us. Masters, let's show gratitude. Deep, deep gratitude to all these astral masters helping us, guiding us. Deep, deep gratitude to Mahavatar Babaji for giving us this experience of connecting with Satyuga. Deep, deep gratitude to Yukteswar Ji Maharaj. Deep, deep gratitude to Lari Mahasaya Ji. Deep, deep gratitude to Yogananda Paramahansa Ji. And deep, deep gratitude to Anand Mao. Deep, deep gratitude to all animals and plants. Deep gratitude to Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Deep gratitude to all Vedas. Deep gratitude for every single thing we have in our life. Deep gratitude for our body, mind, and soul. Deep gratitude to our breath. Deep gratitude for our family members, friends, colleagues, neighbors. Deep gratitude for our financial condition. Deep gratitude for all spiritual healings and wisdom we are receiving during these sessions. Deep gratitude to Holy Science Book for all the divine knowledge. Deep gratitude to all of you for sharing your energies. Now, please place your palms over your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And gently open your eyes with a smile on your face, masters, because energies are very high, so we can't stay in those energies for a long time. If you have any experience or anything, you can unmute yourself and share it with us. How within a second, when we connect with the era, our own energies, that transformation within us, we experience it. That place, the energies of all these great yogis, you you feel that energy shift within you in a few seconds. So deep gratitude for joining today's session. If you have anything, do unmute yourself and share it with us. And make sure that you will attend the session every day. This book is a very small book, but the guidance comes from Babaji that we have to go through this holy science book, and we have to decode ourselves more. We have to connect with every yuga. The guidance I'm receiving right now, and this book is based on 4 different yugas. So Babaji wants us to experience that how every yuga's energy change, and with the change of energy, how it affects us on mental, physical, and emotional level. So if you have nothing to share, masters, I will wind up the session here. If you have something, please do unmute yourself and come out of meditation. Don't stay, because in the same zone, the energies are very high. Later on, it might be hard for you to come out of meditation, or you might feel like I'm feeling a little bit lost. So deep gratitude once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.